What part of tonight's menu do you find the most challenging? Why?
I feel like from tonight's menu, the most challenging, I would say, is that ostrich leg. But I'm very unique when it comes to cooking. I'm fully self-taught. I didn't go to culinary school, so everything I'm doing is not by the book. It's not with a level of execution that any chef can say, oh, you did this wrong or you did this right. I'm doing it how I want to. So I can own my own mistakes, or I don't have to follow someone's recipe. And if it doesn't come out like how it should, and I don't take the blame, oh, I followed the wrong recipe. No, 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 no.
Can't taste it for real.
Day 2. Let's get it. Day 2.
Day 2.
So right now we got some tomahawks, pork shoulder, and some beef ribs going. So these bad babies right here are already ready. So I'm finna pull these. We gonna wrap them. We're gonna slice into them.
Day 2 expectations are the wow factor. That's what we're going to call it. You know, we're pulling out tricks, stops, and proteins that we've never cooked before that people aren't necessarily used to eating. And I honestly feel like this rollout is going to be...
Everybody wants to know how long should the ham stay on?
Great question. She can set a timer for 12 minutes. For the team and staff that has seen this type of spread already a year before, how's it going to be better this year?
So right here we got this nice African ostrich leg going right here. Right now it's at about 118, 119. At about 130 we're gonna pull it, wrap it, and let it slow smoke. It's gonna fall right off the bone, baby. It's gonna be great. Ostrich, flown in. Nobody do it like us, man. Rock stars.
Any solids from yesterday are fresh?
I will hope. Vicky. Sit down. Yeah. They're very good.
I gotta hurry up and wrap this ostrich leg. It's trying to run.
Got some beef brats going on right now. You know, good old American classic. Where they get this from?
Crab stuffed whole smoked lobster. That's from last year. Yeah, we don't have none of that.
Cabbage, melon, Thibault.
Thursday. Do we also have salmon?
Yes.
How do we look?
Great. Now, what if that ostrich leg don't fall off the bone like I want it to? I got it wrapped up good. They're gonna get some more people. Just make sure that joke.
I feel like day 1 was a great day. Although it rained all day, we caught a little glimpse of clear skies. Fired up the big Santana. Got that baby going, kissed some steaks. Great day, man. Wrapped up, went home. I feel like my overall performance was strong. I came out strong, I finished strong. You know, minor hiccups we fixed in 30 seconds, you know. But yeah, I feel like day 2 is going great. We started off smooth, as always, never hiccups. Just looking forward to the day. I think it's gonna be pretty good. All the takeaways I would take from day 1 coming into 2 would probably be communicating better with the squad. I'm always, if I see an issue, hear an issue, I'm quick to try to fix it, and I'm gonna try not to take on every task myself. I'm gonna try to help delegate, let everybody know, communicate better with the team so we can all be on one accord and be efficient.
Got the jalapeno cornbread.
Ports.
I feel like yesterday's performance with the team was good. I feel like we flowed well together. Great team. Everybody was doing their thing for the most part. I think the only thing that I think feedback-wise that we could improve on is just making sure that, and Justin mentioned this as well, just owning what we're supposed to do. And we've implemented that today. And I've noticed the ease of like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and we're getting things done. Don't overthink it. Like, it's just any other booking. Like, just do your thing, you know, just do your thing. I think I'm that girl, and I think I'm doing a great job. I think overall performance, I'm someone who I feel like I can always seek how to be better or do something better. I think yesterday, I think I did a good job, but today, I'm on fire. And y'all gonna see it with this mac and cheese.
Let me set the mood for you, Mr. Abrams. It's 4:15. Cocktail hour service starts in an hour and 30, and we're very ahead. Came prepared, came a little bit earlier than what we had to. Came here to work, not to lay around and lounge. So we had fun last night, you know, just a little team camaraderie, shooting dice. Mikey owed me 40, Victoria owes me 80, Desiree owes me 100, DeMarcus owes me about $60, so I'm up 310. Boss man feeling great. I feel like execution from yesterday was great. I grade the team 7 out of 10. I have high expectations from us. We still rolled out a flawless event front facing, but I want us to be thinking of each other's next move, and it's just this beautifully orchestrated chemistry. My communication with the Octagon team and everybody was really great. You know, this makes things so much seamless. Sommelier and I, Eric, he did a phenomenal job on pairing the wines. His wine actually saved the first dish. We messed up on the Iberico pork belly. It was a little bit over seasoned, but you know, I told Mikey where she went wrong, let her know in front of the team so she could correct herself. Everybody understands like I'm not playing around, and she made up for it on the spot. She was in charge of Brussels sprouts, and she put out the best Brussels sprouts that the company has seen, and everyone was raving about it. So that's how I want us to correct our mistakes and make up for them on the spot in real time. Everyone's being held accountable. Everyone's being held to a high standard. I feel like we slept on it, and that energy transferred to today. All I did was season the meat and put it on the grill. I gave them full control of cooking everything. They already talking about the Mac Attack. It's my staple. I did it. No one else touched it last year because I knew it was my first time cooking Mac Attack at the Masters. I have to do it. Well, I gave that responsibility to Victoria. Gonna let her rock out. She kind of messed up the apple pie filling yesterday. Told her where she went wrong. Quick suggestion. She finished the apple pie dish strong. So I'm very excited that everyone's knocking things out. I'm very excited that people are making small hiccups so things can be corrected. No one's ever gonna be perfect, but what they experience should be beyond perfect. It should be beyond phenomenal, and that's what we're here for. That's why we get booked every single year.
Cheese.
Big Iberico pork shoulder. Juicy already. I'm gonna go ahead and use this and wrap this up. I'm gonna put a little Dr. Pepper in as well, wrap it. It's gonna be able to fall straight out the bone. If I can't pull the bone out, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be able to pull it out and give it to your dog. Thank me later. Okay. There we go, get a little bit more tight. Got a mic, got a walkie, got a talking piece. There's a lot going on right now. Hey, do y'all see any lobster meat in that fridge outside? If so, let's go ahead and saute that up and get it ready for the lobster rolls. We're gonna roll those out during cocktail hour. If you wanna be a chef, you know, starting off, I'm fully self-taught. I don't have no culinary training, but yet I'm out here at the Masters, staying at y'all's house, you know, doing what I love, you know what I'm saying? And the perks of it is you get paid to do it, but more so is just make an impact. So it's like you gotta find your why first. Like my reason why I come to these events, and like the biggest thing that I can give you advice-wise is like start building systems early, because you can only do so much, you know, by yourself. Like I could pull this off by myself, but it'll be very tedious. Now I got a team and systems in place to make things go easier. Hey Noah, what's up, bro? I appreciate you reaching out, man. It's dope. So the Airbnb we're staying at, the kid, he I guess he looked me up on Instagram after his parents, you know, told him. He said, "Hey man, you are an inspiration to me with being a chef, and you are renting out my house for the Masters. What's the best motivation and best advice you would give someone who wants you to do something with culinary?" That's fire. You never know who's watching, man. Crazy.
Feeling great. About to rock out day 2.
Do this, Mr. Abrams. All right, Mr. Abrams. Drip like that, Mr. Abrams. I apologize.
I think Justin has amazing work ethic. I ain't met many people like him. The drive, the ambition, the vision. The dude almost 1 in 100 million. I ain't met nobody like the man. Somebody who dedicated to himself, to his family, to the company, to his employees. He's somebody who take pride in having a good team, taking care of his team. So my hat goes off to the guy.
Were they for the grill? I put those out.
Alright, so y'all wanna, is nobody outside, everybody still checking in?
Everybody outside.
Man, I gotta tell you, they're in for a treat. You got Big Santana rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and lower this grate. We have our beautiful sapphire grade domestic Wagyu that's been smoked to a perfect medium rare. This is coming all the way from the Southwest Valley of Cali, man. And let me tell you, this is gonna be some of the finest Wagyu that they had. Beautiful reverse sear. Again, smoked to a perfect medium rare. When we cut into this bad boy, it's gonna be juicy, it's gonna be tender. Again, this is sapphire grade domestic Wagyu. The crazy thing is, because it's in the desert valley, they actually feed their cows the water that's coming off of the Rocky Mountain. So if that don't get your mouth watering, I don't know what will. We're getting a beautiful sear on this bad boy. I'm gonna catch y'all when I slice into it. Come on. I've sat back today and just seasoned the meat and put it on the grill was because I have a feeling that somebody at some point in time this week is gonna come to this house and they're gonna want us to also see if we have the capabilities to do it at their mansion. And I wanna see if my team is capable of pulling this off so that we can take 2 contracts at the same time. I prefer to always stay here with the Home Depot because this is my family, but anybody else who booked me, which actually, I haven't told nobody this, but the LPGA reached out to me back in November. They have a mansion, or were going to get a mansion, and they want to know if I could do the same thing I did here. I don't know who that person was that reached out. I don't know how they heard about me or found me, but what I do know is the people that came here also hop around to these different mansions around Augusta during the Masters, and they keep talking about myself, my food, and my spread. So that's why the level of pristine execution is at an all-time high. You never know who's watching, you never know who's tasting, and if we can double these contracts each and every year, because we got the team, we got the capabilities, and we got the equipment, we just need the contracts. So I feel very strong in my spirit that that's gonna happen in the near future, so we'll see. Ready? Yep. What's crazy is as I'm pouring, the meat sliding off the bone. This is the bone right here, y'all. This is the bone. All I did was tilt it and it's coming off the bone. Big rock star, not the little one. Big rock star, not the little one. He what? Oh, yep. For what?
Somebody said she fixed it, but it was working when I checked it. I said, hey, did you cut it? She said, yeah. She did check it. I said, we got film in here. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, can you turn it down?
What'd I tell y'all?
Turn it down.
What'd I tell y'all?
I told y'all, but y'all told me. I said, where? There was stuff on the wall. I'm like, wait. I got paying attention. I got where?
It's a good Hugo old fashioned.
I can do that all day long. That's just too much for me.
To me, it's easier than a turkey. I ain't know.
Yeah, please stop.
Once you set it at that temp, you can go
I know.
across the country and you can turn it on, set your temp. So you're right. You're right.
For the common folk, but you know,
She said for
the kings like him.
Okay, so we got mac attack, rice, broccolini, rainbow carrots and pomegranates.
That was just to take it off the grill and place
We're
it on
gonna
the
put the
vessel.
salad in here.
Salad.
Cotton.
So we need to take a pan. You do it on that, they're gonna roll off when you try and stack them and walk
Oh,
with
like
them.
if,
Yeah. Are we plating?
There's definitely some butter on it to try on that grill and some
So
that's
pork
what
chop.
That's not bad.
They not there.
All right, we're not touching last week. Jalapeno cornbread. We need to go try that.
So this ostrich leg is very fibrous, right? The thing is, you gotta think ostrich are always on their legs. They're always running around. You know, they very rarely fly. I don't even know if they can fly. This is big meat. I mean, that leg by itself was a dang baseball bat. Drop third. Drop point three. Drop third. Sorry, drop three is the correct terminology. But trying to skin off that silver skin didn't come off like it did on a brisket. That meat was very attached to it, so I was trying to not take off as much meat as possible. It's a great piece of meat by itself. American Ostrich did a great job raising these ostrich. I can just tell from just the coloration of that meat, it's just a good quality piece of meat. So I just want to treat it with the same respect that American Ostrich did, sourcing it and getting it to me. It's challenging though because I don't know what the end product is going to look like. I'm treating it like it's my signature Clarence crock roast. I gave it a little smoke, I wrapped it up in some foil, put a little Dr. Pepper, all 23 flavors. We put it back on the grill and letting it steam and just soak in. My goal, if I know what I'm doing and if I'm really a rock star, when I take it out and sear it, it should be able to just fall off the bone. I should be able to do this and it just... I gotta get back in my bag in a minute. What would you do to, what you're saying is not wrong. But it says charred broccoli, right? It has lemon, right? Great job. Season's perfect, right? But you said it has a char to take to the grill. How do you counteract that?
Or this.
No.
No, butter.
Butter. Toss it, right? Let it sit, cool, and just chop it up real thin and put it in there and let it mix. Yep. Boy, you did that. Put in that cornbread. Great. See how she traced it? That's a pro move. That's a pro move. Y'all get too quick in it. You gotta make sure you line it up, get the portions right. Auntie B gonna teach you.
You and your Auntie B. So I've learned from working with Justin for over 5+ years. Man, a lot. He inspires me so much. He pushes me, he challenges me. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate him seeing the potential in me. Or the multiple things I have learned is just anything from how to always stay creative in the kitchen, have fun with it. I'm just forever inspired by his mentality, his character, and just him as a person.
Yeah, you guys head up here to say hi to you and spend time with you.
45 seconds, because it's about to get crazy. Hey, when I call for it, you're going to put it right there on top of it. Be careful.
Oh my God, look at this spread.
Bob, hold your hand out, bro.
Hold my hand out.
There you go. It's going to change your life. Anybody else want a little sample? I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just pop it in your mouth, okay?
I don't know. How far do we have to chase the ostrich?
Oh, wow.
There we go. It went about 3 miles down the road, but I was able to catch it. Makes sense in a second, okay? You don't know what this is, just pop it in your mouth.
Oh, we do pop it in our mouth? Okay. Like rock salt.
Pop rocks. There we go. There we go. There we go. Everybody understand where we're going with this? This is what we call the firecracker wings. So when you take a bite and starts popping in your mouth, don't be alarmed. I know what I'm doing, okay? All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around, come close. Make sure you get a good view because I'm excited to be taking care of you guys during your time here in Augusta. In Atlanta, I'm known as the Rockstar Chef, and this is how we get down, me and my team. I'm super grateful to be here. This is my 2nd year here at the Home Depot house. I'm super grateful for the partnership that we have and also the partnership that I have with Traeger. Everything that you're going to taste has touched this grill, okay? That's how amazing this grill is. Also with everything, as last night, has been seasoned with my seasoning blends from my Rockstar Kitchen line. So yes, we have a menu that's printed out, but while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and go through everything. So for our jalapeno cornbread, we just took a simple jalapeno cornbread and flour mix, easy eggs, anybody can make it, right? And we drizzle a little bit of honey over top, so it's gonna have that nice sweet heat. And we also have some beef ribs. These beef ribs are gonna be sliced off the bone perfectly for you. We smoke these bad boys at 185 degrees, super smoke. Dial the temperature up on our Traeger Wood Ridge Pro. The 225 until we got an internal temperature of 185. Simply seasoned with one seasoned blend only, which is the Keys. Now, y'all at the Masters. Y'all deserve the best of the best. Home Depot is going to make sure of it. So we have a beautiful domestic Wagyu here at that bad boy on this Big Santana, which is my Santa Maria grill. This has been taking on all this oak smoke, so it's going to be really great. We also have some smoked salmon if I got any pescatarians in the house tonight. We have our firecracker wings, and y'all all tasted the hot rocks, if you will, so that's going to be really great. On the back end, rotisserie, we got some beautiful brats. So if you like any of these, let us know. We'll stop that, pull some out, and let you have that on your plate. Again, we have double mac attack because that tells you how much you need to get you a scoop, okay? And then we also have some fire roasted corn, and then we have also some honey glazed carrots, right? Because they're in season. Now, our protein of the night is a little bit unique, okay? This bird, I saw it running down the road, so I had to go ahead and grab it, okay?
Roadkill.
Roadkill. This right here is an ostrich leg, okay?
Wow.
Anybody in here had ostrich before? How was your first experience?
It's just like steak.
Just like steak. Right on the money. So what I did with ostrich, you gotta understand that it's really fibrous. It has a lot of silver skin. If anybody in any of my gentlemen or ladies eat a lot of beef, you know, especially when you prepare a brisket, it has this kind of shiny film over it. There's a lot of that on the ostrich. I peeled all of that off. It's gonna be one of the most tender bites of meat that you've had. It's gonna be the best ostrich that you had. I'm gonna ask your honest opinion too, okay? So what I did was I smoked this bad boy. I just pulled it off the grill. You can still see the smoke coming off of it. Seasoned with one blend only, which was the Keys. So you can kind of do a comparison off the Wagyu, the beef ribs, and the ostrich. We smoked that until it got a beautiful internal temperature of 135. Why 135, Justin? That's very low. You're absolutely right. But I understand how fibrous this is, right? So if I know what I'm doing, all I did was pull it off the full, okay? So I wrapped it with a little bit of Dr. Pepper and its natural juices. If I know what I'm doing, it's gonna fall off the bone, okay? You can see it's still on the bone. All I did was take it off the full. So I'm really gonna put my rock star reputation on the line right now, okay? You can see there's two bones, just like in the leg, right? My background's in biomedical sciences, so this is just a big science project to me, right? I learned how to cook basically off the science from it. So the goal is that as I come down, right, we have our bones that are naturally running all the way through. The natural gravity of the meat is pulling down. We have 1 cut, 2 cut, and 3 parts of the meat. And off the bat, that bad boy's flopping off and it will slide right on off. So I'm super excited to be serving this to you guys. This comes right off the bone. And again, it don't get much better than that, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and shred this up. But we got an off-menu item, last-minute addition, if you will, sir. I'm going to trade you. This right here, guys, is a Iberico grade pork shoulder, okay? So this Iberico grade pork shoulder, we smoked it on the grill, 225. So it's not super crunchy because it was smoked prior to just basically taking a little deep dive into the oil. But again, it is super moist. So we're going to take this and pull this and it shreds just like butter, okay? So you have a plethora of proteins to choose from. I'm gonna stop talking because I see some drool coming off of some people's mouths, and I hope you enjoy. So my team and I will be behind the stations, kind of carving the meat for you guys. I'm personally going to go ahead and shred up some of this meat, and if you have any questions, let us know. I hope y'all enjoy. Welcome to the Master.
What is this here? I missed that part.
Yes, sir.
Can I try some of that as well?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Would you like some honey roasted carrots?
Here comes
Like
the rock
honey
star.
roasted
Put
carrots?
more on.
No, thank you.
Oh, forgot about the magnets.
Smaller pizza?
Yeah, a smaller piece if you got it. That's good. That's good. Thank you.
100. Just like Screaming Eagle, I have nothing bad to say. I'd be like, I'm gonna take your $6,000. I'm gonna get the bottles. If you know there's sommelier, they're wine.
You said 20 years?
Yes, sir.
Elton! You too kind, my brother.
Hey, man. The best.
Cheers.
The
Yes.
best for Chef
best
Shay
for
right there.
this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
You can tell his wife is going something over there. That's that.
Lady that's coming, you'll know who she is. The fact that y'all kicked her off, setting the light right, people around, taking pictures of the equipment, she's doing that to show them. Understand that there's people who want you here and people who don't. There's cool people, I agree. 400 houses, you know what I'm saying? And with this being one of the best ones, how can I elevate my stuff? So every year, you got to switch up the flavors. So you're going to try to come up with something similar, something different, etc., etc. And that's just how it goes. There's always going to be a target on your back when you're really rocking things out. This is something that a lot of people have never seen before, right? So y'all did an amazing job. The reason why I stepped back is because this times 2. And I can't be 2 places at once, and I always have to be there. So I wanted to see if a team's capable of holding down a whole house full throttle and double up. You get what I'm saying? So that's why when I say like I'm holding back for a reason, to like truly see can it get done.
Is everyone loving it?
I haven't gone to get reviews, but it's very quiet.
That means they're stuff in their face.
It is very quiet.
And I'm very confident in our product and the team. So the
I'm
answer
very
is yeah.
confident with your product and your team. Who are you kidding?
I did great. I'm very proud of y'all. The reason why I was running around is because the truffle didn't get delivered, which is a big hiccup because it's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do with it. So I'm finna call that company, see what happened with that, because it's not at home. And I know we packed the one truffle delivery, and it was nothing but truffle honey, which is crazy. So y'all doing a great job. I want y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Compared to yesterday, I'll give yesterday 7. Today, I'll say 10 out of 10. I didn't have to do nothing but season the meat. I nailed it, and I know y'all nailed that. The key is to always taste as you go, every component.
I learned from watching Justin, like, people can be tired, but if you really want it, you're gonna go after it. I've literally been on trips with this man where he will sleep maybe 8 hours in a whole week. Why? Because his name is on the line, this is his business, and this is something he wants. So if you want it, you gotta go after it. And that's one thing I've learned from Justin, like, put your all into everything that you do.
How's everything?
Oh, is that true?
Cheers, brother. I hope y'all enjoying everything. Throwing down on the grill don't get much better than that, so cheers, brother.
Thank you. You should have heard the audio in here. It was like, oh my god, the mac and cheese. Oh my god, the ostrich. Oh my gosh, the cornbread. Oh my gosh. Like,
There's a lot of moaning happening.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my stress level was at a 20 until I actually got here. I was very nervous, very anxious. But once I got here, once we arrived, I was, I felt a little bit more relaxed. Having this experience with this team was perfect. The perfect experience. Everything about it is top tier. Everything about it feels like you're just at a cookout with your family.
We are on
this
team.
I was about to say you already booked, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he try to get somebody else, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we do the team? How I feel about Victoria's leadership skills, I feel like it's very necessary. I feel like she has been with Justin longer than I have. So she knows the dishes. She's done them multiple times. She knows what he's looking for exactly with presentation. So I trust her. I trust her leadership skills. I trust her judgment. And like I said, the things that I know I don't know, I know I can come to her and get a clear answer, and it'll be exactly what Justin would have wanted.
So it ain't nothing today that didn't get eaten up. Even them spicy ass pineapples gone. Broccoli and cornbread gone.
It was the
cake
seconds for
gone.
me after they offered that.
No, they was on third.
Yeah, that was on third.
This is no, they did.
When we started making our plates, they was getting third.
Which is good. That's what you want.
Mikey has been showing out, and I love it. I love it. I love it. We bounce on each other so well. We see things in a similar light. She's a forward thinker. She's quick on her feet. Very impressed.
That's how special this is, man. That's amazing. Cheers.
Best I ever had. Promise.
Go ahead, Tony, drink up.
Promise you. You gotta get a cigar with this.
I want to call it divine. It's there. I'm having a hard time, and then I'm having a hard time to place it.
I understand.
And then, so do I need to place it? For me right now, I am finding a little bit of a miss.
Okay.
Yep. So, okay, all right, that's good.
Mind if I pray for you?
I used to have this song. It was save a prayer for somebody else.
Okay.
Always. You know what I mean? Like save a prayer for somebody else, man.
Yeah. No
You know
prayer
what I
is
mean?
too little or too big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. But no. But I'm just saying, like that was always there's so much shit going on, and I'm doing good. Save it for somebody else. So yes, I will.
Let's do it. Let's check my earpiece out real quick. Let's do it. Let's bow our head. Lord, I thank you so much for allowing me to encounter Matthew and take care of him during this master sermon, Lord. I pray that you allow him to travel safely back to his home destination, Lord. I pray that you continue to ignite a spirit of fire, Lord, in his stomach and his spirit, that he may become the true man that he's supposed to be in your kingdom, Lord. I pray that you allow him to continue to follow his passion and his purpose in life, Lord, that you never let your hand off of him, Lord, that you allow him to continue to bless his spirit, Lord, and to continue to have a clear spirit, a clean mind, and a clean intentions, Lord, of purpose, of passion, and realizing that you're never far away, Lord. At any given time, you recognize that he's never alone, that he can always come to you, Lord, at any given time. I pray for peace and a peace of mind and a peace of spirit through the rest of this tenor of life, Lord. I pray these things in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Amen, brother. Amen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stay in contact.
Said this one thing was when I come back from a little bit of a hoorah, like a Vegas trip here, and when I come back, what? Get that piece.
It's crazy because
it's my goal, and then for some weird reason,
it's all good, man. I resonate because I grew up Catholic. My parents are Catholic, and I realized high school I did not have a true intimate relationship with God. I realized that. I went through so much crap through college, man, that I realized that there's got to be something better than what I've been experiencing. I did not want to say the rosary. I did not want to sit, kneel, and just go through the motions. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know you do.
That sounds like it kind of like burned me out on it.
I get you. It does. I've been so grateful to find the church that I'm with now in Atlanta. It's called 2019, where it preaches the truth.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not funny that you came over here because I prayed that I could encounter one person that I will allow the Holy Spirit to pour into. That's why I asked you that. The thing is, it's hard at times because you think they're just sole provider, physically, monetarily, etc., etc. Best provider you can be as a father is spiritually.
Yeah. I use this right here too, Chuck. Okay. I cleared that out with the candle. So if you want to use that, feel free to.
I feel naked because I don't have a whiskey glass. This is one of the first times I don't have a whiskey glass.
We'll wait for you, Alton. Go grab what you need to grab.
Just hold on to this.
Bring the bottle, Alton. Speaking of retail, where do you find that ostrich like?
So there's a company called American Ostrich.
No way.
They're the only company that can source quality ostrich. First time cooking it.
Nice job, Chef.
First time cooking it.
Chef.
All off the bone, man. So I mean, that's a cheers. Hey, cheers to that, man.
Cheers, Chef.
Cheers.
Yeah. Even
I don't enjoy it. So again, we walked in, pre-understood notion that we're about to bust our tail. I'm never going to yell at y'all in front of people or say anything slick because we're past that. Y'all are grown. I'm always going to treat everybody with respect. I'm all about as long as the job gets done. The job did not get done at a certain time, so now I'm going to bring it back up. If you sit down while doing your job, it has to be an amazing reason. There is too much to do to be sitting down doing whatever task you got to do. If y'all would have got the job done at a certain time, I could care less. But before I say what I visually see, I'm asking you, what am I not seeing that I need to do? Because I'm yelling at y'all, get this out, 3 minutes, 6, where the freak is this and this? So now you're just trying to do your task. You can care less about them. That's a problem. That's why I'm always here. I'm the last one here because I have to still do my job. That's why they booked me.